It's been a busy, busy week again with the Trump administration. As a matter of fact, just a couple of days ago, it's finally come out that Trump will be under investigation or has actually been under investigation the moment he fired Comey. One of the things is that because he fired Comey, the FBI opened up a file on him. And there was talk that Robert Mueller, he took over Comey's position, and there was talk that Trump could fire him. This White House was saying it is within the president's purview. If he wanted to fire him, he could. But the fact is that there's been people in the Senate saying if he tries to fire him because he's investigating Trump or this whole situation that's been going on, they won't let it happen. Do they have that ability to keep that from happening? Maybe. I'm not really sure. Now, one of the things is the staff had said, while the president has every right to fire Mr. Mueller, he has no intention to do so. The White House spokesperson Sarah Huckabee Sanders told reporters late on Tuesday. But people close to Mr. Trump said that he is so volatile. That's very key right there, that they cannot be sure that he will not change his mind about Mr. Mueller if he finds out of anything to lead him to believe the investigation has been compromised. And that could be anything. You know, he listens to fucking places like Breitbart News and InfoWars, and they could post some kind of weird fucking story saying, oh, yeah, Mr. Mueller's been fucking Comey while they were exchanging love notes or whatever, and they conspired to have Trump get impeached. And that would be more than enough for him to say, well, obviously he's compromised, so I'm just going to get rid of him. Kind of your thoughts.
Yeah, the volatility of our twit in chief is determines so damn much. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what can be dredged up. But I guess that Trump has been he laid off the Twitter for a little while, but now he's been tweeting up a storm about this and trying to say, according to something that Atheist Ranger shared, he's trying to say, well, why isn't Hillary being investigated? You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. Don't look at me. Look at her. She's the one who should be investigated. We should be investigating her. She's not in office or anything. But hey, you know, let's look at her.
They did investigate her. She testified before the committee
for hours and days.
Yeah.
Yep. And they had nothing.
And what did Sessions do? You did like what, 2 hours, and that was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? And he didn't even answer any questions.
Yeah, he was like, I don't remember. I can't answer that.
No, I don't recall is what he said.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't recall. And they asked him, do you have any legal basis for not answering? No, but I believe this thing. Well, that's good enough. No, it's not. You're impeding investigations at this point.
Yeah. Pence is lawyering up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pence.
They're all doing it because they know the big hurt's coming soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is. I think this is the first time I've ever heard of that. Vice president. Well, the president is being investigated. The vice president decides to retain counsel at the same time.
Right.
All the years that Obama was in office, he never once, as far as I understand, had to get somebody for anything except for maybe. It was just one little minor thing, but other than that, it was no major issues. Trump isn't even 6 months into his presidency, and he's already had to retain several lawyers on this, and several of them turned him down because they knew he wouldn't pay.
Yeah, and there was this great meme going around on Facebook today about it had a picture of Obama, and it said on the top it said, "Where are all the Trump supporters?" That said, "Someone who's under criminal investigation shouldn't be president." Where are all those Trump supporters at?
Yeah, I was thinking about that myself the last few days too.
Yeah,
this is just so ridiculous.
It is. The plot thickens.
Ooh, the plot with a box of chickens.
I guess it's going to be very interesting in the next few weeks or month.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably by the end, either by the end of this month or within the next month, it's going to be pretty thick.
Yeah,
because once they said that they're going to open up an investigation on Trump, something big's going to come.
Yeah, and no one knows for sure if Trump had already known about this beforehand or he just found out when everybody else did.
Oh, I'm sure he knew that this was going to happen. He's just trying to cover it all up. That's all.
It could very well be. Could very well be.
Well, I mean, it has to be because think about it. He fires Comey.
Mhm.
Comey was probably found something or was about to find out something, and Trump probably said, "Hey, this guy's about to ready to find out about something that I don't want him to know about, so I'm going to fire the guy."
Yeah, he did say that because he even in his own words, like, I said to myself that, well, this whole Russia thing, so I had to fire him. It's a fake story, so obviously I had to fire him.
Right.
So, or words to that effect. I don't know the exact quote, but it was close to that.
Yeah, NPR this morning was saying that Senator, he was trying to say, oh, Trump is a newbie at all this and blah blah blah. He's ignorant of how things run. But then NPR was, NPR was saying, well, no, when it comes to investigations and he's old hat at being being in front of a judge, being investigated.
Mhm.
He to the point with when you go back a year or two, Hillary, he understood all of this. He understood how this all works. So no, I'm actually wondering if he didn't have surveillance. Let's talk like Watergate type surveillance on Comey.
That's very interesting. And the thing is, what you just said there, when Ryan was saying, he's a newbie at this. For 8 years, they were saying that Obama shouldn't be in office because he doesn't have enough experience.
That's a good point.
So this whole he doesn't have any experience is a fucking bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit.
And as far as I'm concerned, I better not hear a single person from the right ever say that again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say that I hope the truth does get figured out, but at the same time, I hope this isn't too much of a distraction because I think we all know some of the things that Republicans are trying to do with this whole Russia distraction thing. So, I mean, I hope we discover the truth, but at the same time, I hope we all don't get distracted and, still talk about more pressing issues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.